What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We have yet another new release video for you guys. This time, it is from the Storm side of Storm Products, and I believe this is the next big thing when it comes to performance and symmetrical, asymmetrical. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We have yet another new release video, guys. This time from the Storm side of Storm Products. And I believe that this is the next big thing when it comes to symmetrical options in your bag. We have the brand new Bionic. So my Bionic is drilled 25 by 4 1/4 by 30, I believe, which puts the pin over my ring finger, as you can see, with the CG kicked more than usual. And this is a pretty strong layout for me. It's a standard layout, but it's due to my new pat, it's a stronger layout for me. So we are going to be throwing on the Scorpion oil pattern. As you can see, we got the walker here at my home center running some lanes for us. Doing the Scorpion pattern just because it's different than a house shot. It's more volume, more length. We're going to be comparing the Bionic to the Ion Pro Solid as well as the Ion Max. So we're going to explain throughout the video why I chose these three bowling balls and do you need this bad boy? Let's get out on the lanes. All right, guys, first impressions with the Bionic, and then we're also going to talk about what makes this so unique, in my opinion. Why do I think this ball is going to be in my bag for quite some time? First impressions, not throwing a crisp at all, and I apologize for that. There are a couple good shots, but there also are a couple bad shots, and I apologize for that. But this Bionic is probably the strongest and most continuous symmetrical bowling ball I've thrown in quite some time, and that's not exaggerating. That's not me plugging the bowling ball. That is cold, hard facts. It has the RG of 247, differential of 050, and it has the NRG hybrid reactive cover stock. So you got a big, strong hybrid cover stock wrapped in a symmetrical bowling ball. It has the Torson AI core and comes out of the box at 4,000 grit. So now, on the Scorpion pattern, now we're going to be doing Bionic versus Ion Pro Solid versus Ion Max. So we have the Ion Solid that comes out of the box with the power edge, so it's got some shine on it. Mine has just some lane shine, a little bit of surface, but it comes out of the box at power edge. We have the Bionic that comes out of the box at 4,000 grit, and then we have the big Mamma Jamma for those heavier lane conditions, the Ion Max that comes out of the box at 2,000 grit. So let's go ahead and keep going with the video. We're going to talk about how the Bionic fits in with these three in that line, as well as how I think this Bionic is going to fit into my bag for quite some time. So let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about Bionic versus Ion Pro Solid versus Ion Max. So first of all, I believe my mic is malfunctioning. Sounds like it's echoing everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and freehand this part just a little bit. So I apologize for that. Is this the best 3-ball arsenal in history? I think it's up there, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. So you have the Ion Pro Solid. Pretty much my first ball out of my bag. Multiple honor scores with this bowling ball. And it's a cleaner, solid, reactive bowling ball. It's an asymmetrical option, but it's a weaker asymmetrical option. It has the RG of 247, differential of 035. So it's way lower on the differential side. Less flare, less differential means less coverage out on the lanes. That means essentially that ball is made to go more straighter through the front part of the lane and not cover so much boards. Then you have the Ion Max. That is the big mama jamma of these three. It has the RG of 247, same as the Bionic and the Ion Solid, but it has a differential of 055. So the Bionic it splits the differential. It is in the middle between the Ion Max and the Ion Pro Solid. And the Ion Max has the intermediate differential of 014. Now it has the NRG Solid Reactive Coverstock. Well, the Bionic has the NRG Hybrid Reactive Coverstock. So based on that, you can tell really how strong that Bionic cover stock is on that symmetrical bowling ball because it is the hybrid version of the Ion Max. This is the Bionic will be the weaker and more continuous version of an Ion Max. Now, all three of these have different shapes out on the lanes. And as you can see in the video, Ion Solid, first ball out of my bag pretty much, tells me what the lanes are doing, keeps my angles more in front of me. Then you have the Ion Max, super rolly through the middle part of the lane for those heavier lane conditions. Then you have the Bionic. The Bionic, I believe, is a ball that outperforms the Ion Max and the Ion Solid and is a ball that completely changed my bag, honestly. With it being a symmetrical bowling ball, I have never thrown a bowling ball this strong. Like I've said, I'm able to get 4 or 5 further left than my Ion Max just because it covers that much more area on the lanes. So these three are all different in their respectable ways, and I think that could be why this could be the best 3-ball arsenal in history. You have the Ion Pro Solid, ball its first ball out of your bag, more to go in front of you. Ion Max for those heavier lane conditions, really rolly option. And then you have the Bionic. Not too strong, but not too weak. It's going to be more down lane than your Ion Pro Solid. It's going to be more down lane than your Ion Max, but it's also not going to be as strong as your Ion Max for those heavier lane conditions. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Head over to coolwick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10 for 10% off your order and get this comfy pullover. Thank you to coolwick.com. Also, head over to stormbowling.com. Get this Bionic today. This releases today. You will get a lot of performance out of this bowling ball for a symmetrical option. Thank you to Krista and Lee Sant with Bowler X. Thank you guys for everything that you do for a staffer like myself, as well as everybody in the bowling industry. And as always, last but not least, thank you to Vice Inserts for giving me a best feel when it comes to my grips, my thumb slugs, and my tape that protects my hand. So thank you guys for watching. Get your Bionic today.